The temperature's been up and down the entire month of November. 1 minute we're in the 30s, the next minute we've got temperatures close to 70 degrees. I've actually got a 70 on our 7-day forecast this week, but it's not tomorrow. The air is going to turn much colder as we do have a front coming through. One of the other big weather and news stories today, the smoke in the air. Take a look at Sourtown Mountain. You can actually pick up some of the smoke coming off of Pilot Mountain, that fire there. And we had a nice sunset out there. That was one pretty thing we got out of it with some clouds around. This is the view from the Blue Ridge Parkway, that area looking south and east about 50 miles away. Lou Nachman able to capture this photo with all the smoke there along and up above Pilot Mountain. Now we do have a very high fire weather danger forecast for tomorrow for Stokes, for Surry, also for Wilkes, Allegheny, Ashe and Watauga also in that area. High fire threat for the Piedmont Triad. We've got low relative humidity, we've got the dry leaves out there, and we've got winds that are going to start to pick up and be gusty overnight into Monday, even Tuesday. Going to be a gusty day. The winds right now not too bad out of the northwest, about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts have been close to 20 miles an hour, but they will definitely pick up as the winds are forecast to blow out of the north at about 10 to 15 miles an hour early tomorrow morning. Through lunchtime, we continue to have that cold northwest wind, 10 to 15 miles an hour. By Tuesday morning, we're looking at the wind changing direction, but notice that it gets stronger too at about 10 to 15 miles an hour during the day on Tuesday. So firefighters will have to deal with some pretty gusty winds over the next 48 hours. And the gusts will be higher, of course, than those forecast winds. So we're looking at wind gusts at 25 to 30 miles an hour early tomorrow morning. 8 a.m. you can see much of the area with gusty winds in excess of 20 miles an hour. That continues into the afternoon. And then even into Tuesday, we've got those wind gusts at about 10 to 20 miles an hour across the area. That wind is going to be a cold wind first coming in behind our front. That front is just now pushing into the area. It is rain free. Unfortunately, we do need some wet weather. We have that abnormally dry stage of drought highlighted here in yellow, and that does include Surry, Wilkes, also through the heart of the Triad. There's a few spots that have moved on to the second stage of drought there. Moderate drought a little farther south and west down towards Charlotte. We've only had 3/10 of an inch of rain so far in the month of November, and with no rain in the forecast, we're likely going to end up that way. That would make it the third driest on record. I mentioned no rain in the forecast. We've got dry skies Monday through Thursday, and even on the 7-day still looks dry. The rain is down to our south with this front, and the cold air is right behind it. Look at the 30s and 40s, so those will be moving in. Right now it's 40 degrees in Galax. We've got 44 in Greensboro and 46 in Reedsville. Tomorrow morning, though, we'll be below freezing, so down to 31. It's a cold day with a high of only 48, and when you factor in that northwest wind, it's going to feel like it's in the 30s and low 40s for most of the day. Foothills have a high temperature of 46, also gusty winds starting off at 29 tomorrow morning, and we'll be down in the mid-20s in the mountains. Winds also strong, high temperature about 38, so those feels like temperatures will be in the teens and 20s for most of the day in the mountains. There is some warmer air on the 7-day forecast. Toward the end of the week, we'll start to warm up, and we may make it close to 70 degrees by Thursday and right around 70 on Friday.
All right, Lainey.